Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you guys for clicking in on this video. What are we covering today, Isaac?
Today we're going to go over the Crenshaw skate clubs, and also the Yuto came in today.
The Yuto.
So this video is going to be a live stream recording from here inside this office and utilizing some of the resources we have here. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. And
yeah, we have some people coming in, so we'll get the reactions on both of these releases as well. Whether if they have a preference over the Yuto or the Crenshaws, or if they like both.
And a little bit at the end, we're also going to have an unboxing with Sean for what he pulled from his Kith Asics Marvel collab. So we'll see you guys a little bit later.
All right.
Yeah.
It's okay, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what that's in there. We don't know
We
nothing.
don't really know what's going on
Yeah,
yet.
what she's released.
So, a couple unboxings for you guys. We have two of the new SBs that have already been in the description, so we're going to go over the Udos. And then we're also going to go over the Crenshaws and see which one people like better. We have Sean is here again, Peter's here. They're a little out of focus, so what's going on, guys? We also have some guests here, some people shopping, and then Flash is apparently here too.
Yeah, gonna do a live?
There's Jimmy.
What, review?
Yeah, we're live on YouTube.
What's up, dude?
Oh, you live right
We're
now?
live on YouTube, right?
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro. Good to see you again.
What's up, man?
We got the genie in the building.
The Genie. When's the drop?
The album drops Friday, and then Genie is out right now, and then Eric Bellinger, the single comes out Thursday.
Let's clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some light.
Yeah,
Long
a little.
live the Leverbug, Starsky, Genie, 811. The legacy continues.
Yes, sir.
So,
Oh, and we got a comic coming out too. Complex Con, exclusive.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, I got a comic.
we're just dropping all these tidbits. This is the guy that wears sunglasses inside.
Yeah, with glasses inside. That's the thing that went viral, I guess, arguing with these kids.
Yeah. Who's this old buff dude? Wearing the J tips. That's kind of clean.
Yeah, I always support the bro. J-Tips.
I want those. I also like his new one that he dropped.
I like the pink one. You saw the pink one? It's insane. He's choosing the best models to be real, to be honest.
I mean, but it's socking me, so like no one really even knows.
The name, when we were going over the shoe
Yeah.
before, the name does it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's funny, I didn't even know about that shoe brand until
Remember who fronted.
recently, actually. I didn't know about
You gotta
that.
feel that though. You know, a lot of people gotta feel that. Remember who fronted.
What are you here to pick up?
You know I'm here to pick up the Udos.
Oh, so what you want to
Where's
have?
the Udos at? Which one's the
You
Udo?
want to sit down?
Yeah,
You
what
wanna sit
y'all
down?
doing?
Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go over these shoes that we have. Let's do a little camera change. Ooh, that was kind of clean.
Right, there you go on the transition. Look at you.
Alright, so Flash and Peter, let's open up the box in front of you first.
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
This one?
Let's open up that one first and get a couple closer looks.
Okay.
And then you can show
This is
the
looking
camera.
like the Crenshaw. The Crenshaw. I like these. Crenshaw Skate Club.
Yeah.
I like these. I didn't get these yet, but I like them. I like what they represent. The material for an SB head. I think this is going to be something serious for them because I heard that this comes off.
Yeah.
Does this come off? Yeah. So
It wears away.
yeah. So I think yeah. So this chips off the paint.
It wears away into that green that you see on the inner lining.
Yeah.
It wears away into that green.
Oh, that's fire.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But for a real skater, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I feel like this is going to be the shoe.
You're gonna
for
see
them.
who's actually skating it.
Yeah. I think you should skate these. Like, yeah. I think these are meant for that.
I've never skated in
What do you
my
think
life.
about it?
No, they're cool. I didn't know that they wore off into the screen inside because I was saying, like, I like this screen inside the most out of them. So that's cool that the more you wear them or, like, beat them and everything, that you're just going to get more of it.
And then that green with that is going to be a crazy, like,
Yeah.
like that cell with that green together. I
Yeah.
think it's official.
I don't mind it. I think it's cool. I just the shoe that's in the other box that we'll get to in a little bit. I like it a lot more.
Yeah, I'm with Coach on that. Like, this shoe is such a good shoe. I think it's great. I think what Crenshaw Skate Club did and where he came from, like,
Yeah.
I think when I read he started the shop at 14. Like, it's when he started his business. To have a collaborator, I think he's like, what, 21, 22, something like that. To this degree is amazing.
He's 20 and he goes to Stanford.
Yeah, like that dude's well on his
20
way.
years old?
Yeah, bro, he's doing beyond what
Yeah.
most people are doing, you know. And I think it's cool all the little detailing on the shoe as well, like under the tongue, the actual
Yeah, the
bottoms
back,
of
the
it.
blocks. Yeah,
Yeah.
this right here with the kids playing on the blocks. If y'all can see that.
Others.
The other one that they're playing on. Oh, so they're both playing different. Yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, see, he spells out the CSC. Like, it's
Yeah.
cool. It's a lot of cool detailing.
It's dope. And then it's like, you know, like coming from like I'm a minority, you know what I'm saying? Coming from that, you're a minority.
Yeah.
It's dope to see You get what I'm saying? To be real.
We're in a renaissance right now of creators. You
Yeah,
know,
it's cool that everybody's getting able to get their creativity off on the shoe.
Yeah. I'd almost say that they're like mimicking what New Balance did when bringing more, ethnic creators in. How they had that whole wave, and how Nike's
finally catching on and see that they could capitalize on it.
Well, we also need a new wave of designers and influencers.
I just think it's cool that he's young, because the youth is usually they're very creative, and we gotta let them. You can't be the old dogs just doing everything nonstop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, I think this is a wild, fun shoe to wear. I think the materials is good. It's giving me Paris vibes. This.
Damn. Okay.
You hear what I'm saying? A little bit. It's giving me Paris vibes for this. It's gonna definitely wear like that.
I mean, I'm definitely not held to Paris.
Yeah.
I'm not in that.
I know. I was about to say, I'm like, I've only seen pictures.
I do like the alt laces that come with it too. You get a red pair that kind of matches the color on the actual around the shoe. And then you get the yellow as well. The yellow I like because there's no yellow on the shoe. There's no hints of it anywhere,
Oh, so
and I think it makes it pop. Exactly. So I think that's really, really tight as well.
I think it's just meant to. Shout out to Theo. I know Theo skated these.
Yeah.
Yeah, Theo B's leaving my boy. He skated these already, and he was telling me how sick they look like that. But you already know, this is up there for me for SBs, but it ain't the SB of the year.
I mean, we have a good run of SBs though this year.
We still have some more coming. We got Supreme.
There's
the
a
highs
crazy
and
amount
lows.
coming still.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about the Supreme high or low?
I wish the high colorway was in the low. I
In
like
the
the
low
top
top?
one and everything
Yeah.
in the low too.
I agree.
Yeah, I wish it would come down.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Jimmy's right here.
Sorry.
So I think. What do you think? Supreme high or low? You talking about shoe of the year? I like this shoe a lot. I don't think it's shoe of the year. I think it's very wearable, and I think it's more to the purists for the skateboarders. I
Who's
think
saying
this is
this is
not that. Yeah, I'm talking.
No,
I'm
we're just talking about like
general.
SB releases that are still gonna come. What are some good ones that are still like
Yeah,
kind of?
there's some good ones. Supremes, yeah, I'm waiting for the Supremes.
But what is that? What is it for you? The high or the low?
See, we talked about this.
Yeah.
I wish the colors were reversed.
Right.
So I wish the white color on the high was on the low, and then
And the high
black
was on
low
the high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's my only draw there, but I'm sorry, it
You think it's in a run for a shoe of the year?
gives me like pusshead vibes.
Yeah.
It gives me
Yeah.
bus head vibes.
Shoot. Nah.
No, the Supremes definitely
Supreme just
not.
doesn't hit like it used to anymore.
Right.
Nah.
Let's see how the release goes. And
Unless they keep it.
They're gonna
dumb limited.
they're gonna do what they usually do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many early pairs out. It's just so much calamity. Like, I think we need to get back to like we need to get back to the core element of SB, which is
Right.
skateboarding, and that's just why I feel like that's gonna be the shoe.
Have
of the
you,
year.
did you get a chance to look
No,
at it
we
yet?
didn't even-
We ain't there yet. We ain't there. One thing at a
We
time.
haven't even told them what we were
I
at.
sent them on. Premium.
Ooh.
Premium. It feels good.
when I look at both of them, and from seeing them, I feel like they're closer to the Para in terms of the leather
The material on those.
on both of them.
You're picking up. We gotta get you to try it on and give us your first thoughts on the fit of it.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Cool.
Y'all,
So-
they ready to see it? They ready to see it? What we're talking about being the shoe of the year, because that's a big thing.
It is a wonderful thing, and it's a wonderful time we're in. That there are so many options this year.
To
At
pick
least.
from.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure, we can open the other one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
clean.
yeah. And look, I didn't know that this was leather. Yeah, this is premium.
So
I don't know if they're familiar with you though, but
That's my cousin.
like Yuto is the coldest skater right now.
Cold.
Easily the coldest skater.
He makes. I've been skating for a long time.
Yeah.
He makes things in the skate world look so effortless to the point where I'm like, there's no way this dude's like even real.
Right.
Like, if you guys saw him at X Games recently, where I think he won best trick at the end,
Yeah.
it was insane. Buttery bolts, just effortless. He is an insane skater, and the fact that he was the first gold medal Olympist for skating, that's what does it for me. Seeing a sport I grew up with like in that light now, I'm just like, I need this pair.
He was skating in these too, huh?
Yep. Yeah. When he won the Street League recently, yeah, dude, he won it in those.
But it's bringing back
it's already a moment. It's already a moment with the shoe.
Yeah, and it's a gold medal shoe.
That's what I'm saying.
And it hasn't dropped yet. You know how we do. That's what we do.
Right.
But they will see me wearing these. I'm wearing these in London. I'm about to go to London. I have to fly to London to perform for AEW coming up.
Oh,
I have to do a they doing Wembley Stadium.
Oh wow.
I'm bringing Swerve out on the show, so it's gonna be pretty insane.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're hearing that first. That's even early. They're hearing early. You know what I'm saying? So it's exciting. So that's gonna be like my first time. But I wanna go to London Bridge, take a picture, Tower Bridge.
Oh yeah.
Picture with him early.
Bro, you put those pink laces in, get something pink on top, like a little jacket or something with it, bro. Cold picture.
I'm going pink. Pink is just giving me like London vibes, Paris vibes. Like this is the simplicity is key. People don't understand like what do you think? The simplicity is key.
Okay, what do I think in terms of lace options, or what do I think in terms of the shoe?
Oh, the shoe.
Oh, it's amazing. It's my favorite SB of the year, without a doubt. It's not even close.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like it more than the fours.
Me too.
Yeah.
This body.
that's a hard one for me.
There's
love
no
the
way
SB.
that you can say that this. Look at the colorway.
I get it, but that SB4, there was so much that went into it for wear testing for skaters, actual design behind it, that little hint of the gum at the bottom. Like, that SB4 is a
I'm gonna tell you
heater.
what burnt me for that. Right when they announced more colorways. When they announced more colorways, I just got.
They haven't. It's all rumors. None of it have been confirmed.
And then any other.
I feel like with Jordan Brand, you know how they do.
But it's, yeah, but like, you have
they.
to remember, it's an SB collab, so it's not just Jordan Brand making that decision. It has to be a joint decision between all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Because without both, you're not going to get the shoe again.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and the amount of skaters' hands it actually went into, like Alex Midler wears it constantly. There's a ton of other skaters who wear them constantly and go through them. It is just such a sick shoe.
Yeah.
It's between that and this for me for sure, but like,
Shoe of the year overall.
yeah, I'd say so. Like, out of everything I've seen, Hadithas were really cool.
But it's too much. Too much of these names. Too much of it's too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not burnt out yet. Like what are we gonna get next? Captain Crunch. What are we gonna get?
I mean, let's be real. If they did Captain Crunch Club, I'd be all over it. But I love Captain Crunch.
Because you like the cereal, but are we just naming everything? Like,
Easier for his Udos.
is there is there like athletes? Like, can we bring it back to athletes?
Let's see you again.
What's up, bro? Yeah, so like, are we bringing it back to the athletes, like the people that P-Rod made the Supreme Dunk?
All right.
Hype.
All right.
Am I wrong or no?
Seeing as you said P-Rod, you said the magic word.
Yeah,
I think Yuto's the next P-Rod.
I think so too.
In terms of what P-Rod was able to do with SB, I think they now see Yuto
As that next
as the guy.
next guy to take their line to the next level.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it with the level he skates at. It's insane, you know.
He's doing it like he's like a robot.
Yeah.
He effortless. Like if you're playing Skate 3, you're playing like Yuto. Like that's it. You're controlling Yuto in that moment. Like you're getting everything buttery, everything's going well. You're trying to get those crazy combos off, and that dude's doing it somehow.
With no effort.
Zero. Like it's wild, dude. I love him as a skater.
This is the one. I don't care. This is the one, and both laces are optimal. Are they understanding like how optimal these laces
I
are?
don't think you know how clean it looks with the brown.
The brown looks clean.
The brown is stupid.
Like I think depending on what fit you're trying to go for, you swap out the laces for whatever you're trying to get. You know what I mean? You want a lighter fit, you go pink. You want something kind of more tonal, earthy, something like that, you put in the brown. I think this shoe's gonna be very versatile with the laces alone.
Yo. You outside? Alright, cool.
So,
Alright, so let's do this try on. I want to do the try on for y'all.
is that what size is that?
This ain't my size.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
I just
so we
need
gotta
the
get you a
10.
pair.
Yeah, get me a pair. I'm gonna try it on. First time ever here at Shoe Pugs. And yeah, I'm very thoroughly excited to wear these in all of Europe.
This suede is immaculate though. Like I wasn't expecting it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's giving me Paris vibes. It's giving me that that legendary vibe.
Yeah.
These are gonna skyrocket.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Supposedly they're limited, but no, I don't think no one knows the quantity count yet.
But people were thinking they're gonna be at skate shops everywhere like that. It's not gonna be like that. And
I
if
think they're gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, if they are at a few skate shops and stuff like that, I'm still gonna try to secure a second one. I need a second one.
Yes.
There's not a lot of shoes I need seconds of.
Yeah.
This is for sure I need 2.
I need 2 of these.
Like-
I want to wear one to death, and then I want to have one. I need a crispy one. That's why Jimmy said, "Yo, I got 2 of them." I knew Jimmy got 2 of them. Automatic. I knew it.
This might be a double up for me, just so I can beat
I
one
had to double
down.
this up. I'm gonna have to get another pair because I'm gonna wear these a lot. Oh.
Look at that pair.
I'm trying them on for y'all right now.
Oh, what's good, Chris?
Gotta get an early. You get an early on foot try on by the one and only Garments, aka the most viral dude every sneaker con because they constantly make me, whether they hate me, whatever. I'm just trying to make some music so you guys can dance and have a good time.
This might be a little ugly, guys. Bear with me, but
It's something though. But oh yeah, shout out to my boy. I still put Nike on with the. That's how much of a purist I am.
yep.
With my boy, and I gotta support my boy,
J Tips.
man. Like, here we go. Udos.
God, they look clean, bro. Like, just
Wow. Like a glove. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Straight to toe.
Wow. Yeah, my favorite shoe of the year.
It's clean.
It's more than clean.
it also
This is a piece.
it also has that new. Supposedly, someone pointed out that it's not that thick SB tongue,
Yeah.
but it's not a
It's not
thin
very
regular Nike tongue either.
And
It's an
not-
in
not
between.
So like I like because I wear 10 and a half, 10.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to take the shoe. I don't have to take the shoe. I feel like it fits like a glove.
What's up, Martin?
Does it feel like spacier than some SBs? You know, some feel tighter than others. Does it feel spacier or does it feel
Spacey.
nice? Okay.
Good. Like for a skater, if you really skate, you're gonna love these shit. It's like you will want to skate a pair. And I know my boy Theo's gonna skate a pair.
Bro, I haven't skated in years. I'm thinking about getting back into it, but I just can't afford to get injured no more.
These are.
So what we have here is the Nike SB Udo that's just about to come out in a couple, like from within the next 2 weeks. Sneakers and also skate shops. And we got a couple early pairs, and Flash picked one up, and then I know this is on the list for everybody else, so we're just giving you guys a couple closer looks at them. So, but pretty clean, double feather look. We have a YouTube video dropping on them probably tomorrow morning. So, a couple different light options: the brown, the purple, or brown and pink, and then the white. But overall, just a clean shoe. Chris, who's in the chat, picked one up, and I think he's picking one up on Saturday. But
I need to pick up a pair, at least maybe 2. I'm trying for retail, and I'm probably gonna pay that premium price as well.
Just pay it.
I don't got a choice, bro.
I just can't wait and find out that it's gonna hurt. Like everybody is just, I gotta have them. I'm out, guys.
pleasure, Flash, for stopping by.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, sir.
My boy.
Stay up.
Appreciate y'all always showing me love.
Sweet.
Part
Hey,
of that.
good seeing you, bro.
Yo, good seeing you too, bro.
So, couple early looks. I don't know what else. What do you guys think?
Can't wait.
I need them.
It's gonna be
I said I'm gonna try and get them for retail. Fucking fingers crossed.
It's a must cop for sure.
So I actually found out recently, like I'm talking like a week or 2 ago, I started listening to the Sneakers Conflicts podcast, and I saw the best sneakers of the year so far, and this is for sure gonna at least be in. I think it's gonna be in the top 5 of their list at least.
Okay.
Like I think for an SB, it's great. I think it has history behind the shoe already, and I think the overall color scheme is amazing.
Yeah, so no, 2 sets of laces.
It's such a clean shoe. Literally, it's insane. The brown hits on this.
If the suede wasn't that buttery, if the leather wasn't good, it's a whole different story. But since the shoe itself feels so good, it changes it entirely.
I think you are sleeping on this one. There's nothing against the Crenshaws. I know some people
Yeah.
like. Even
It's not like it's a bad shoe.
Not at all. No. The Crenshaw's a great shoe.
Yeah, it is.
But it's just,
Good shoe.
it doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
I think from a skater perspective, like what Flash was saying, it's great because of the tearaway.
Yeah.
But like outside of that, as an everyday shoe, I can't see it. I can see the Yuto being an everyday shoe, an occasion shoe, a skate shoe, like all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it checks all the boxes.
Every single box.
That's lovely. The pink is cool. I don't know why, and I don't know what his like exact inspiration was for the shoe. But I think of a pig. I think like a pig roast when I look at the shoe.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Talking about the pink for the pig, ash for like the gray a little bit.
It doesn't even like really look like it, but I see the pink and I think piglet. I think the brown I kind of like think like pig skin, like a football.
Yeah.
I still kind of think like Neapolitan a little bit, just like the ice cream.
That's what I thought originally, but then like to be honest with you, when like for some reason the moment I think Neapolitan on a shoe, I think of the Stussy dunk, that pink and the brown for some reason.
Yeah.
I think of that way more, especially with the white laces. You're hitting like every mark on the Stussy from way back. You know what I mean?
I know for me, I see it because like you get your white, brown, or chocolate, and then pink, and then like metal would be spoon or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
The fact that the swoosh is leather is what I love. I didn't even know it was leather until I picked it up. That shoe's gonna be, it's gonna cause issues for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've kind of talked about it, but let me ask the chat. So, it comes with that white lace, pretty clean, but brown also, and this pink. What do you guys think about it?
What about 1 and
On
1?
the swoosh? Yeah.
1 and 1 would hit different too.
I don't know how close I can get. You can see that, Chris. It is pretty much, yeah, leather on the swoosh, and then you got suede here. And then you got the blue is suede, the brown is suede. Leather, yeah, it's pretty clean. What lace would you guys ultimately use? I'm on the side that says brown. I think the brown on this is the best. Andrew, you like pink?
yes, sir, pink for sure.
Which is fine. Andrew, if he's here at Gooberman, he definitely likes the pink, but I'm kind of convincing that the brown is better. Sean, what do you think?
I'm leaning towards pink. I think the pink just makes it pop. I think the brown brings it down a little bit, but not in a bad way, if that makes sense. Gives it more like a neutral tone, which I really like. But also, like I was saying, like I think 1 and 1 might actually hit really well, a pink and a brown in there.
Maybe. I feel like for 1 and 1, if the shoe's a little bit crazy, like for street hawkers and everything, I did kind of like a 1 and 1 on them. I mean, you kind of have to with the lace options and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like because these are so uniform, I'd want that clean look kind of like all the way around.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I have to see like a full pair in brown and someone wearing it, and then a full pair in pink and someone wearing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For me to like fully
You
decide.
can see it on foot.
If that's an option.
Yeah, someone on foot with both the laces in or something like that. Like I think that's the best way to go about it for me to really get like a good decision.
Yeah.
And I know pictures are gonna start coming out soon of people doing lace swaps and stuff like that, so I'm not even like worried about it. You know what I mean?
The brown is clean. Let me pull up a couple pictures that we have.
I know, I was about to ask if that's an option.
It is. I have a couple pictures. I don't have white.
Do you have the brown?
That's fine. 'Cause the whites, we have the white right here.
I didn't care too much for the white. But, I mean, if you guys want to see what it looks like with pink, let me just add this real quick.
Pink is honestly insane.
So here's a picture of the pink. I'm definitely a big fan of the pink one, but not as much as I am of the brown.
The pink seems a little, so from that picture alone, it seems a little too bright, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Not the worst thing in the world, but that brown kind of does hit with the bluish gray on the suede. So it does hit a little bit different.
Okay. I'm looking at both of these. I kind of think the brown.
I like both, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
So.
Are you gonna do 1 and 1?
I might do 1 and 1 at the end. Knowing me, like I might try it, but sometimes I do 1 and 1 and then it just doesn't hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one for sure it's either pink or brown. Like white's clean if you want to leave it in for like a day because it's the first wear, but after that, I'm probably gonna go pink or brown straight out the box, to be honest
Even
with you.
when like kind of like official photos started coming in and like you can see some of the other lace options, I knew pink.
I said the same thing when it first came out. I was like, when I first saw like images surfacing, I was like, the pink is gonna be the way to go.
Yeah.
I think it's just the better one. You know what I mean?
Excuse me, sir. What's the criteria to get involved in like this sneaker talk stuff?
All you have to do is sit down.
Oh,
There's a seat open.
I'll pass today, but I'm just curious how I had to like get to the table. Like a certain number of shoes you have to buy. You know what I
You
mean?
can't sit at the table if you don't bring anything to it.
Oh,
I think you have the most shoes out of all of us. You probably have more shoes than all of us combined, bro.
it's possible.
I mean, it's
Oh my God.
Would you care to give us your thoughts on the Yuto as you are?
I just purchased them, so I don't really know too much, but they're fucking nice.
If you want to take a seat.
Quality, I don't really want to take a seat.
Okay.
I'm all dirty and stuff. I just changed a tire in my wife's car again for the 6th time in 3 months.
Wow.
Oof.
Nice, right?
That's a lot.
All that to
I don't
get
know
to the
what else she's
Yutos.
driving, yeah. But
You're earning brownie points.
If that's all I need to do to get a Yuto, I'll change everyone's tire. I don't care.
I'd probably be with you and go with pink out of the box.
I mean,
Right?
what did you want to pick them up?
Jimmy sending me a picture.
That's all it took.
That's kind of what it is
Yeah.
at this point. Jimmy's like, hey, I got these. Do you want them? I'm like, yes.
Did you get the picture before the IG post?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was
That's
easy.
kind of how it works. Yeah. He's like, hey, I got these in your size. And I'm like, yes.
Yes, please. That'd be great.
So if you guys want to join Jimmy's exclusive text messaging thread with pictures for shoes and new
We'll post his number later on. But
Yeah, we'll add
these
his
are sick.
number in the Discord for you guys
I'm
to
excited.
text him.
Just blow him up. He loves
I really
it.
came
He'll
to
love
the
it.
Crenshaw Skate Club today, but they didn't come in yet. So
You're right.
I'll leave with these and I'll come back for
I think
those.
we're gonna have this
Nice.
tomorrow. We do have
Yeah.
some. Well, we have
Yeah.
one
seen it?
left.
Just a couple, but yeah, they're nice. This is a little bit nicer than this, I feel, but
Okay.
I feel
like
like
the
that's
colors on it,
the
yeah.
vibe for
So I mean,
the.
this live stream is in order to compare both of the models.
oh,
So I mean,
going here.
Yuto. Okay, well that
Yeah.
was easy.
Yeah.
I think most people would agree
Quality,
Udos.
like the quality seems a little bit better. It's I don't know. It's more of like a plain shoe, but like classy plain.
I really like the
Wear
brown
so much
laces.
stuff. Yeah, it's you like the brown's nice.
I do like the
What would
brown.
you? Yeah. What would you do for the laces?
I'd probably go pink. Yeah, just because there's only a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like in pink.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
So I need to get in on something like this. How often do you do this stuff? Because I only live like right up the street, dog. I can bring down whatever sneakers you want.
This is brown.
They're nice. I'd go with the pink.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, I got a random question. What's the most exclusive sneaker in your collection? I'm curious now.
I have a lot of stuff. I have like Bibby promos. I have mags like this guy.
He did show
I
me a
have like
video.
a whole. I have a room bigger than this that's just sneakers all over the wall. Plus,
Yeah.
there's
You're living my dream.
I have like all that stuff. Bro. Like, I've been doing it since 1998. Before it was cool.
Oh, damn. Okay, so you've been there for a long time.
Yeah. So before there was like high beat, there was people like me that would just go buy 2 pairs of shoes because I love the shoe.
That's cool. I respect that.
Now like everybody's like, oh, I gotta get these because everybody else has them, and I don't.
But you already had them.
Right.
That's tight.
It's kind of like an issue.
You know, issue, hobby, you know, everyone to their own.
Happy issue to have.
Oh my God.
The video that you showed me last time. Yeah.
That
I wonder if
that is a closet.
you guys probably not.
That's sick.
Oh no, it keeps going. It's not even.
No, you're not. We're not done.
Those
Yeah,
are
it
good.
goes like as a
Like
custom Louis
laces
Vuitton
and the
one
same
of
colors as
ones.
swoosh.
Like
Yeah.
all the Travises. I mean, there's.
That's sick, dude.
And I have a full another closet and shit in the garage, storage unit. I've been doing it for way too long.
Would you guys have
Like
wanted another
1200
lace
there.
that's the same color as the swoosh?
I think it would look nice.
I think it'd be cool to have the option, but it's not beating pink for me.
Yeah. The
I think the pink and brown was the good choice. I think if people are going to want the gray, you can find a third-party retailer who's going to sell the gray.
Yeah.
That's the only color that's like not included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like nowhere
Definitely
else.
pink for me. All right, fellas.
I wish it was a little
enjoy.
bit more pink.
I'm gonna go buy some more sneakers.
For sure, dude.
Take care, man. Nice seeing you.
What else is
Buy it
in
and ask for forgiveness later.
Sorry.
That's his motto.
Listen, I hope she's not watching.
That's all right.
Okay.
You already know that.
I'm gonna do it
Actually get in trouble.
anyway.
She just yells at me for a little bit, and then once I'm like, "Oh, they're so cute, aren't they?" And she's like, "All right, fine." I'm like, "All right, cool."
It's crazy. He's been in it since 98. I was born in 98.
I was born in '97. So, yeah,
93. What's good?
Was good.
my career.
I only got into sneakers in 2017, so.
Shade of gray not the same as the gray guns? No. Are you asking or telling Matt or Tuxedo? Whoops.
He has to be asking.
Oh, little slip.
It's darker.
Yeah, the gray guns.
It's way darker.
Different.
Oh,
Yeah, the gray gum's lighter.
Yeah, the gray gum's lighter.
It's way lighter.
Darker. Yeah.
That's like, so that's considered a wolf gray. But funny enough, on cars, that's considered that's a wolf gray. So it just depends, but you can see it.
I mean, granted, this isn't plastic.
But no,
You can still see it off the bat.
Yeah.
gray gum. It's like almost like green compared.
You can tell one's lighter, one's darker easily.
Gray gum is lighter, yeah, without a doubt. So, I don't even know what it'd be closer to.
Good job, coach.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. So, oh, you're telling me, yeah, it is. You are absolutely correct. Tuxedo Americana. I think it's a must cop. Oh, take the Crenshaw back out.
You should be able to.
I think I did last time.
Yeah.
Let's
And then
take a
Crenshaw
poll,
laces
guys.
out.
Engage.
The Crenshaw just does not hit the same for me.
It's a
I like
nice shoe,
wish
but-
it did,
Yeah.
especially being a skater, but like it just doesn't hit like that for me. You know, you can call me crazy, you can call me whatever, but like I think the Yuto is just a much cleaner pair. It feels more premium for sure. The leather doesn't feel jank. It feels, all of it just feels super, super solid. You know what I mean?
So, let me know what you guys think in terms of the Yuto and Crenshaw. Which one would you rather have if you could only pick one? But to me, I think the Yuto is so much better.
It is. I think the Yuto's, it's just a better shoe in my opinion. Like, I think the Crenshaw Skate Club has a better backstory to it, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I feel about it. But I think the Yuto as a whole is just better.
I could see, okay, what's this gonna look like when it's beat up? Maybe worse. But you
Probably.
beat this up, it's gonna probably get better.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Yuto when it gets beaten up will not look as clean.
Yeah.
But from a are you talking about it from a skating beat up perspective or just like a wear and tear perspective?
I mean both.
I think a skater perspective, for sure, the Udos will not look as good. I think wear and tear perspective, just like any shoe, you're gonna want to clean it up every so often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe crep it early or something like that. You know, Jason Mark spray, whatever shoe you want to use for that.
Tati, you wanna give us your thoughts real quick on the Yutos?
I like the Udos better than the other ones.
Wow. Why?
I feel like it's more neutral. I mean, yeah, it's like the same color base on both, but it's just my opinion.
Okay, so you'd rather wear the Yutos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, could you see yourself wearing the Crenshaws or not?
Yeah,
What color lace would you go on either or?
the Crenshaw ones, I do the burgundy or the blue.
Okay,
Most likely the blue. And for the Udos, I would do either the white or the pink. I'd say the white.
okay, nothing wrong with that. It looks alright, it looks good regardless. Is the quality trash on the Crenshaws?
No, it's
It feels like an SB.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it. It feels like a common SB. It's good. It's good because it fades away. It's gonna feel good. I do like that the toe and the sides are suede instead, though, for that one specifically.
The biggest difference in these two that I've noticed is kind of like the sock liner. Definitely gives you a little bit different feel than most SBs. Jimmy tried them on earlier because we did a couple on-feet pictures, and he was saying that they're kind of squishy to start. I don't know what it is exactly, but they are a little bit squeaky and squishy once you initially get them. But
Just like an issue, you break it in and it'll fade.
it's
All right, fellas, have a good day. I'm gonna go hide these in my truck so my wife doesn't see them.
Take care.
Have a good one, dude.
All right, I'll see you next summer.
See ya.
All right, good to see you, Bryce. Yeah, we'll
See ya, Bryce.
Later.
Have a wonderful day, Bryce.
Thank you, well, see ya.
That is a soccer stud. He plays for Arsenal's
Academy.
academy, yeah, in Arizona.
Oh wow.
No, not Arsenal. He plays for Barca.
Does he really, or are you just doing this for a
I'm
bit
being
now?
dead ass.
Show me the facts.
I would show you, but that's also he's underage, so we can't really showcase some of that stuff.
Hmm.
You know, I know you. But you gotta take off too.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna head out.
You guys have wonderful thoughts. Jimmy, can we get your thoughts on these? Now, since we've looked at them,
Good meeting you, dog.
Sean, let's move you over.
Yachts.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take people around real quick. You'll give us your thoughts on these?
On which ones? Which ones are we talking
I
about
mean,
first?
Whatever you want. Take it away.
Well, no doubt. I think this is a crowd favorite amongst whoever was just on this
Oh, for real.
this live with us. I did also try these on today. Which camera? Look at that one.
Yeah, looking at this one.
I did try these on today. We actually shot some on foot stuff. I mean, I was a fan, but I think on feet, this is a really, really, really good looking shoe.
Yeah.
Really good looking shoe. I really like that they kind of switched up the pad, the amount of padding in the tongue. Some of like the other SBs, I have a hard time wearing them just because the tongue is so fat, and
Okay.
I kind of wear slimmer pants,
Sure.
so it kind of, I think these it's just, it felt good.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I do have mixed feelings on which one I would pick over the other. For me, I would just have to just pick both.
That's not the answer, though. That's not an answer you can choose.
I mean, the Yutos, I was really looking forward to these, excited for them to come out. So, I don't know. If I had both in my rotation right now, I probably would just alternate and just.
That's fair.
Jimmy did have an idea to do KOTD with one of each, but that didn't happen.
I think when it comes to the Yuto, like when I got this shoe, it surpassed my expectation for like the quality. Like the suede is really nice, the leather's nice, the tongue itself, it just went beyond what I was expecting. I feel like the CSC went with what I expected out of an SB. It's nice, a little bulky, has the padding you want,
This
like
one
feels good,
This one definitely has a lot more characteristics to it than the Yutos. The Yutos is just, pretty straightforward. I mean, great quality on both shoes, no doubt. I'm not complaining about anything. I don't see any like QC issues. But this one definitely has a lot more characteristics to it. There's just a lot more details. I think your brother pointed out some details to me that
1000%.
that I didn't even notice.
Tuxedo also mentioned a couple of things right now in the chat. He said, as a heads up, the whole theme of the Udos is that it's made up of things that he likes personally in terms of skating.
Oh, really?
The tongue padding, the interior. Because, I mean, we haven't really talked about the padding in terms of the tongue and the inside.
Yeah, both of these have very similar feel. I'm sorry. But a lot different from your traditional SBs that's been dropping, so it's cool.
It's like a hybrid tongue. It's not fat and it's not skinny.
It just feels more premium. Like, I don't know what other words, it's kind of cliche to keep using the word premium, but it just feels a lot more premium.
Once you hold it in hand, though, you understand.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can explain it. Like, you feel it. It honestly feels light considering it's an SB2. I feel like this one feels a little heavier. I could be tripping on that, but that's just how I feel. But
Which one's heavier?
the CSC.
Well, it also has two laces on top of it.
Well, even without, okay, you know what, like, what is that? Like, not a lot, but either way, without it, I feel like there's just some shoes that are lighter than others, even lightly, and I feel like this one's it. Because especially if it's based around things he likes, he built the skate shoe based around how he would want a shoe to be built for it.
Of course.
So that's why I feel like this one's a little lighter. But I also, like I said, I could be tripping on that.
Really cool details on the Crenshaws, though, like I said. Like,
Dude.
There's a lot to look at.
My favorite detail is actually
Did you guys talk
under
about
the
the insoles?
tongue. We actually did not talk too much about the insoles. My favorite thing is under the tongue. I don't know which camera to go to for this, but
We're just on this one right now.
under it, it says,
Hans.
on the left it says, "We are the ones," and on the right one, underneath it, it says, "We've been waiting." We are the ones we've been waiting for. Like, I think that's such a small little detail that's so sick.
Your brother mentioned that.
Yeah, it's just such a cool little thing, and I'm like, I think that just shows to the creativity aspect of, like, especially him being so young, that he's like, this is the generation that's going to be very creative with a lot of new things coming up, and I think we're going to see a lot of things the next couple of years from younger people.
And then the detailing on this rubs off for,
To the green,
change. Yeah. So it's kind of cool.
How close is the tongue feeling to the huff? I'd say that it's
I feel like the
more stuffed.
Yeah,
It's
it's
thicker,
a little
thicker.
a little thicker than the Huff. I feel like the Huff, it's more of like a regular dunk.
Yeah.
It has more padding than the huff.
This definitely has a little more, but it's not like overwhelming in terms of the padding.
Yeah, if you were to rate it, for sure this is like the thickest one out of them, this is the second, and then the Huff being just like a regular dunk.
I would say, it is pretty close to the 6.0 padding. So, I mean, it probably is a 6.0 padding. And the cross feathers from Tuxedo is saying that that's their family crest.
Ah, that's what I was asking yesterday. I was like,
Oh, wow.
it's like, I wonder what the big significant. It's cool that there's
meaning behind it.
there's meaning behind the shoe. So
100%.
I think the difference with shoes like this is you have to kind of like go digging for the research versus this is pretty out there on what it is and it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's a little more low key and people don't feel as feel more towards it, if that makes sense.
I'd also say timeline. Like Crenshaw's just released like last week, and
Yeah.
the Udos still have 2 weeks, so like we're still gonna learn more and more.
Yeah.
Like the Crenshaws weren't actually like officially announced until like a couple weeks ago from Toby, but we already knew about Crenshaws for like 3 months.
The internet's a great thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do like that underneath the second set of insoles, they have the zip code of the shop. Yeah.
If you also look at it reverse, it says boobs or booze.
So this one's
2 types of people, huh? There's 2 types of people out there. We know what type you are now, huh?
interesting. I mean, nothing crazy, but
It's cool. I personally really like
what's
these.
your take
but-
on just having extra insoles coming with the shoes? Like, you know, like I've always loved like extra stuff in terms of like accessories or packaging,
Yeah.
like part of the shoe. So, like, I don't know. I just didn't expect it to come with extra insoles, but
You know, I think
I'm
it's.
not mad at it because, I mean, you can always use some extra insoles, you know?
I was about to say, I think from a skater perspective, it's tight because
Yeah.
if you wear the one sole down, you now have a second fresh set to put in, and it's gonna make it feel entirely different. Because when you skate enough, like it's gonna wear down.
Yeah.
Like for sure, it's gonna go flat. It's not gonna have the
Yeah.
padding, so you can switch into it without spending extra money. They just provide that for you, which I think is really, really cool as a small detail.
Or, I mean, you can always use it as like other insoles for like another shoe with the
yeah,
smaller bag. You know?
exactly.
So,
There's a lot of. I think it's cool that it comes with that extra set though. I think when a shoe comes with more things like you were just saying, it just means more. You're like they took the time to think about it, like add on to it, like, yo, what do they want with this? What would they use with this? You know? And you can tell this was built for like a skater, a dude who's going out skating in them day after day, trying to land that hard trick, whatever it is.
Another comment from Tuxedo is saying that there's something under the swoosh also on the Crenshaws.
Is it the green or what color is it? I know it's a different color, isn't it?
I could have sworn it was green. But
oh, there is?
yeah.
Yeah, you can see it's cracked.
Oh, I see it now.
So we're trying to get
Okay.
Tuxedo on one of these live streams, but
Yeah, Tuxedo knows more information than anyone. He's the encyclopedia.
he keeps dodging and not showing up to things that he's supposed to show up to. He just stays flaking.
Dang.
Some people be like that, and I guess Tuxedo's one of them.
Who else is in there?
No, it's not under the swoosh. You have to remove the swoosh to see it.
Oh, what?
Like, unstitch the swoosh? Is that what he's saying?
He's saying remove it.
Okay, let me go grab an X-Acto knife.
We're gonna go X-Acto knife this real quick.
It's for the name of science, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Whatever you want.
Good shoes though, man. I'm happy.
They're solid. I personally prefer the Yuto. That's just me. Like that is when I saw that, the moment I saw it, I was like, this is a must cop. That's just me.
Should we?
What?
Should we tell them that we may or may not be getting April's early?
The April's a different conversation.
I can get them, but
Is that on
if
our
people
list?
want them, like just let me know. I can get them, but I know a lot of people wanted these.
Oh, Udo's 100%.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, we're literally down to one size 8 left. Other than that, all the big sizes are gone.
The Aprils are going to be cool. I want to see those in person.
I don't personally care for them too much. That's
Really?
my opinion, since we're giving opinions.
Yeah.
I think they're okay. I'm not a
like-
fan of the swoosh or the turbo
Yeah.
green vibes. That's all.
I think the Turbo Green's cool. I like the actual mesh netting they used for it. I think that's a cool little
Yeah.
detail. The swoosh, I wish the metallic. I think is what makes it stand out, but it's almost like the Para. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it has this exact swoosh right here.
You can grab it. They can't see it.
It has this exact swoosh right here, just in the metallic, which I really like. Because I like the fact that this is separated. That's what drew me to this Para more than anything was the swoosh.
swoosh?
Yep, I like that. Obviously, like the pattern and everything, but I thought that was a cool, unique detail that they did.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for the friends and family pair, y'all. So
Ooh.
if it's out there in 8.5, holler, please.
You know, my brother and I were talking about that because he found someone selling it.
I know. He was here last time I saw him.
Yeah.
There's a pair on Go for like, there's a size 9 on Go for, but it's skated. And the guy went to like 2K or something like that.
But to be fair,
But actually,
it doesn't.
kind of don't skate it. I mean, I don't skate anymore. I mean, I have a little skating face like that.
Yeah.
But
It's cool. Like I saw it, but like I told my brother, versus that, I prefer this one versus the Friends and Family. I think the Friends and Family is cool on the color blocking, but like I feel like this one stands out to me more personally. You know, I get the
that's a
exclusivity
good
behind
one,
it.
too, though. I like
Yeah,
those
the
a lot.
Vomero, right?
What's up?
The Vomero you're talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about right now.
Wait, the last time we were on live, we were talking about Vomeros. I was like, what, 2 weeks ago, a week ago?
Something like that.
Are people still looking for Vomeros, or is that?
From what I've read in the Discord, people are still looking for it.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay.
But it's such an easy shoe.
I
We're
know.
not- let's
I'm
not
just
talk-
teasing. I'm just teasing.
Let's not talk about
I'm
that
just
right
teasing.
now. What are people here for, you know?
I'm just teasing.
People are here for the Udos and the Crenshaws.
Yeah, which is mainly what we're talking
But
about.
yeah, to kind of recap, I think if you guys are fans, I mean, we're fans. If you guys are fans, definitely pick it up if you can. I think you won't be disappointed at the end of the day with both options. But the Yuto, shouts to Yuto.
And let us know which laces you guys would like to put in, either the pink or the brown, or just keep it as is.
Oh, I would
On
keep
either
it
pair.
as is.
You'd keep it as is?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It looks so much nicer as is.
Bro.
We tried on the pink and the brown. Isaac is a fan of the brown. I don't like the brown.
I like the
I
pink.
feel like the contrast is just too harsh on the upper part of the shoe. It just doesn't flow. To my liking.
Okay, okay.
It depends what you wear.
That's fair.
Jimmy's not an extras guy. He likes to keep things as they go.
Hey, Symbol's a great vibe.
I just think it just looks so clean the way it is. Like there's no need to just do a bunch of extras to it. And I feel like
Yeah, I get it, but like when you see that pink in there, I feel like it gives it a slight amount of elevation. You know what I mean? It's still clean because it kind of matches the white on the background and everything like that. That's why I like the pink.
I always like my laces to match the tongue. I don't know.
Okay,
That's
I can
just-
understand that.
That's just kind of like how I
It's a
usually
thing, yeah.
determine what color lace to go with it.
I tend to keep most laces, like, if it comes with white, I tend to keep it because I think white looks the cleanest, to be honest with you.
Sure.
But there are some occasions like this one and a couple other Jordans and even some SBs that I have that I've swapped it out.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only other pair that I have a swapped pair on is actually my J-Pack, my pine green ones. I put the green there. I thought the green just made it stand out way more and look way better. That's just what I thought. But I also got that,
J-Pack.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it just depends though. To each their own, you know. We got 3 different flavors here. We got Jimmy likes the original, I got the pink, Coach likes the brown.
Definitely like the brown.
I feel like this is definitely worth a double up though. Like, because I want to like wear, beat it, and then also want to keep a pair just for safety. Just
The only other pair, I wanted the SB4s doubled, but I didn't get it because it got too high too fast.
Yeah.
But this I might have to pay. I'm gonna try really hard for that retail pair, but I'm also gonna for sure pay for a second pair at that premium price if I have to.
yeah.
Like this is one of the only shoes I might actually do it with and follow through on.
So perfect.
It does feel perfect. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that is the word I would use to describe this shoe for me this year. This is the perfect
zero
SB.
complaints. Zero complaints. Zero complaints.
The dude's also an incredible skater. Like that just makes it that much
It's an
better.
understatement.
For real, it is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he could have created. I mean, he skates in a lot of SBs, obviously. I've seen him skating like just.
He was in White Gums not too long ago either.
He was skating in like the Terra Plum colorway pair. He's just been
Like
skating.
ECG.
Yeah, but the fact that like he actually chose to do a shoe that actually looks really good.
Nothing crazy. It's
just like a
simple.
win-win, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and also, he won street league in this in Tokyo.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, come on, guys,
this shoe's already like a part of history.
it's huge.
So yeah.
I think this is gonna be for sure in the top 5 of the year. That's just my opinion on it.
Okay, so Jimmy, Udos or Crenshaws?
Utos.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, you guys heard Jimmy. We're gonna help out this customer. Well, Jimmy's gonna go help out our customer, and we have one other thing to show you guys. We're gonna do an unboxing of
Oh yeah.
Sean got.
All right, Mouse Chow. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Look at that one there.
Oh, which one?
The other camera?
There's so many cameras.
Ah.
Which one? This one?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. So this is the screen they see. You're too close.
Just get everything all settled up.
Just move some stuff
Guys,
around.
closer look at the Utos. I don't know if the lighting's.
I'm so hyped to open this. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I'm out.
Thank you, sir.
Put up, Hans.
Okay. So now, last thing that we're going to show you guys is Sean picked up a pair of Asics, and
Yes, sir.
well, we're going to see which one he actually got.
I was very excited on this collab. I love Marvel. X-Men is really tight. I wasn't the biggest fan of X-Men growing up, but I still loved it. And when I saw this pair, I had to go for it. You know.
So we're going to see what he ends up pulling out of this magical box.
I did grab this off StockX, and the process took forever. I'm not even gonna lie. It took 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and then it was supposed to be here yesterday, then it got delayed, and I was like, oh, I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does. We all know what it means when it gets delayed sometimes.
Usually that is a good sign.
Is it?
That means they're doing their job.
I can't tell. But I'm sure you guys have already seen this before, but let's take off the sleeve. Super solid, just X-Men right there. Marvel kit on it, shows all of them on it.
What are you hoping to find?
So, in order, I'm hoping for the 1975 Wolverines.
Okay.
I'm hoping for the Cyclops, Storm, Gambit, Beast, the Wolverine 1980, and then the Rogues, in that order.
In order, okay.
That is the order of
Sure.
what I'm looking for.
You guys saw we had one come in, or Romel brought some last week, and we had a couple of Gambits
it's a rip
come
tab.
in. Yeah, it's a rip tab. And so we had Gambits. Derrickson and Benji also did one right before that I'm still editing to upload. And they also got doubles.
I've seen a lot of Gambits, a lot of Beasts.
You know, you didn't make this initial order, seeing as you got it on another platform.
I did.
So it really could be any of that.
Yeah, I made sure to get a sealed one too because me and my brother were talking, and he wanted to buy a pair, but then he found out he doesn't like the split tongue.
Right.
I didn't know about the split tongue when I actually purchased this, but I think the split tongue actually looks really, really good. But it's really to each their own, obviously. But I'm just curious to see if they're going to do a second series, because if you guys notice at the bottom here, it says Series 1, and I think they're going to do a second villain series.
It would make sense.
I think it makes the most sense, especially if you guys watched the Sneaker podcast with Ronnie on it.
Okay.
He showed a Magneto sample that he did.
Yeah, so...
And that colorway was tight. I wish he would have included it, but I get why he didn't.
Okay.
So let's just get into it. Oh, and I'm already off to a terrible start.
Oh, I need to grab a knife.
Well, I'll see the card once I get it out, right? Because we don't want to see the card. I'm very excited about this, though. You know? And whichever one your guys' favorite, let us know as well. Let us know which one's your guys' favorite. I personally, like I said, I just named my order. I'm really hoping for that Wolverine, but who knows what's going to happen.
Don't look at it?
Yeah, I don't want to look at the card.
Okay, well, I'll look at the card.
You can. I don't want to see it. I just want the bag.
Dang.
I don't know if that's a good ding or a bad ding. I'm curious now. Let's see. The packaging is really cool for this thing, though. I like the fact that it's blind bag. It's cool. It almost feels like one of those, like... Oh, ooh, dang. Showing you guys. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be excited or scared.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting, yeah.
Because there's also the trading card in there, too. So, like... I don't know if I got a PSA one or whatever it is. Because I know there's the different rarity ones, too.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. All right, let's just get into it. Let's just do it.
Over here.
Oh, that's why you brought the knife. They give a rip tab that doesn't do anything.
No one said that. Cool.
All right. Okay, it feels like a mix. I'm guessing the Gambits from what it feels like. That's what I'm guessing, at least.
Okay.
Let's just... Oh! Let's go, dude. Hell yeah, the Cyclops? Yo, and I got a pink card.
Yeah.
What's the rarity in this one? It's...
1 out of 750.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's sick. I'm actually super stoked on this pair. Dang, that's the second one I wanted too, because... So when me and my brother tried for the drop that morning, we didn't get anything. We couldn't get anything out of it. Like, we tried, we got one Juggernaut t-shirt. I had my homie Andrew actually go out. He was going to Hollywood that day. He's like, yo, I can stop by Kith for you.
Yeah.
Picked up me 2 more shirts and picked up my brother 2 more shirts. And the shirt he got me was actually the Cyclops shirt with it. So now I got a whole matching fit with it. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Super clean.
Oh yeah, dude.
I like this one so much more.
This is tight. Like, versus the Beast and the Gambit, like, that's why I put this at number 2, and I had the Wolverine at number 1. That's so sick. And with the pink card, guys, let's go. I'm so stoked.
Dub. Lisa says dub. Yeah, without a doubt.
What's y'all's opinion on it? How are you feeling about it so far?
On this one?
Yeah, how they feeling? This is a lot cleaner than, I feel like, do you have any of them left?
No, that's what I was like looking over my shoulder to see if we did. which we don't have any more left. We had like 3 or 4, but
Super clean.
I still don't know how I feel about Asics in general, but this colorway at least I like a lot more. The mesh and the suede and the leather. This one has pretty much everything you need. The blue is a lot more wearable than I thought. The beast one was kind of tough to wear. Also, but I can't get over this freaking split tongue. That's not for me. But there is like extra writing on the split tongues. What's on this? That one says X-Men.
And then this one has Ronnie's last name on it.
On the other one?
Yeah.
Fike.
Yep.
Okay, and then Cyclops on the insole.
I remember we were talking. We were talking about how like you wish it had like Marvel on the back of the netting rather than like the Asics logo.
More. It needs something else.
Yeah, I can see it 100%. You know.
Like I can't tell. Well, I was saying Marvel in terms of the base does.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do, not necessarily a memorial, but like if you're gonna do something new, especially with like superheroes or villains or any of the comics, like I can't tell that this is a comic shoe unless you show me the packaging. This doesn't say anything.
So I think it's cool that it's subtle, and so what he was saying in the podcast was he wants it to be a shoe where if you know, essentially, like you're like, yo, that's sick, that's what he pulled.
Yeah.
Right? But he also wants it to be like a shoe you can just wear anywhere and it's simple and looks great, which I think they all do, honestly. I think they all do look really good. The Rogue is the only one I'm like... So the reason I put the Rogue at the bottom was because the green and yellow just doesn't do it for me personally.
Okay.
It's not something I would wear, you know? I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there who would, but for me it just wasn't it. And then I saw someone get the 1980 Wolverine and said it gave McDonald's vibes, and that's all I thought about.
Yeah. And
because they're red and yellow.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see past it. So like the fact that I didn't get those two and I got one of my top 3, I'm pretty stoked about.
I mean, it's not better than this.
Nothing. Okay, you know what? This is a completely different conversation at this point.
Yeah.
You know? But these are really, really tight. I'm glad I got one that I really wanted at least.
One that's at least wearable. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't really talk about it, and it's all like it's most hated, or like one of the ugliest ones. But I like the Storm one.
The Storm is cool. So the reason it's third is because of the horsehair.
100%. It's like those Casino Air Maxes. I don't like.
I love those actually.
Casino
Really?
that much either. Yeah, because of the same thing, the hair. But I do like the color blocking, and the palette of the Storm more than I do the Gambit, and more than the Beast.
Yeah.
Those are too solid.
The Beast was cool. I liked the suede they did around it. Like I liked the fuzziness they did. The Gambits were simple. They were pink. They were nice, but there wasn't as much to it. The reason I did the order is because Wolverine 1975 is when I used to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I used both Wolverines and Juggernaut.
Okay.
So like back in the day, that's what I was playing on when I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with my brother. And then Cyclops is I think it's just a cool colorway. I think Cyclops is cool as a character in general. Then Storm had a cool design as well.
And you got a good card.
That's what's cool is I'm glad I got a 750 card.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's what makes it that much better is the fact that I got a decent card out of it with it, you know? Part of me wanted to buy a second pair already, but I'm like, nah, it's already getting pricey for the mystery boxes.
Yeah. What are the other options? We got blue laces and white laces to go with these. I like the rope the most.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm probably going to stick with the rope, to be honest with you. I can get a quick on foot with this, too, while we're at it.
I mean, sure, if you want to.
Let's see, let's get on foot with this.
It's just tough to get that. You're going to pick your foot up?
Up here?
To the camera.
I'll figure it out. We got this.
All right.
I might be flexible enough. I also might not be. Let's find out.
See if there's any comments real quick.
Yeah.
No, but it's cool. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if they do a second series and how they're going to expand on what it is. You know what I mean?
I mean, villains is an obvious route that they can go.
I think it makes the most sense for sure, you know? And I think that's going to for sure, like, it just seems like that's where they're headed with it, you know? So let's see.
So, pretty much, yeah. If you guys have any other questions about the Udos, I guess some of these Asics we can answer.
That feels great, I'm not going to lie. I've never actually worn a pair of Asics.
Ever?
No, I've never really cared.
Never cared. Interesting.
Asics to me never had anything crazy. That's why.
Yeah.
To me personally, like this was the first time I was like, yo, they're making some cool stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you guys have any questions of the Marvel Kit collab or the Udos or the Crenshaws or any other SBs, let us know. And I can kind of answer that real quick before we get out of here in a little bit. Just going to do a couple on feet. Let's see what Sean does.
I love those.
Okay.
I think they look. Let's see. Let's see.
Not
What,
like as hideous as I thought.
no, but here's the thing. So my brother, because he has a wider foot, the tongue doesn't stay together.
Yeah.
Mine does.
Okay.
You know, so I think it really depends on if you have wider feet or not. That'll make a difference on how you feel about the split tongue.
Sure.
You know. Let me see if I can get my foot up here.